6, 7, 8.
Here come Jazz Baby. Fayva leather Oxfords. Specially priced $17. All that fun, all that fashion, all that Fayva. $17. Leather Jazz Baby. Yeah.
What's so great about the lottery's new Illinois double game? Instant prizes up to $2,500.
Excuse me, but the star attraction in this game is me. Because whenever you find the same prize twice and me on your ticket, you double your winnings. You get 2 10s in me, you win $20. 2 50s in me, you win $100. And you're in the running for the $1 million grand prize.
Play the Illinois double. It's got a real star attraction.
Yeah, me.
What would your job be exactly? Are you going to watch out for people when they're in trouble, or you represent them in court, or what?
The state's attorney is the prosecutor, and what he does, he prosecutes anybody charged with a crime. But my role in narcotics field is go after the major pushers, the people that are really selling it. It's all over the county, and they have good drug abuse programs. Whether in-house or outpatient clinics or anything throughout the county, the state's attorney has to provide that leadership, because what happens is when you keep prosecuting, it just keeps getting building and building up. You're not taking care of, many times, the offenders, the young offenders. And what happens is the pushers always go free.
Drug pushers don't go to jail in Cook County. Richard Daley knows that the police are doing their part, but that unless the Office of State's Attorney starts successfully prosecuting drug offenders, they will continue to go right back out on the street. Richard Daley for State's Attorney.
Presenting the Lion Photo Expo, a photographic first in Chicago, filling the O'Hare Expo Center. Featuring workshops by Minolta, maker of pro-quality 35mm cameras like the Minolta XG1. Get details about the $25 rebate on the XG1 at the Minolta display. At the Lion Photo Expo, a great camera show to look for and buy the camera equipment you want. November 5th through 9th at O'Hare Expo Center. Details and tickets at all Lion photo stores. Up to the Minute News, brought to you by Talman Federal Savings and Loan Association.
Good evening. Representatives of President Carter and Ronald Reagan agreed today on the terms for a debate. The League of Women Voters says it will be held next Tuesday night in Cleveland, starting at 8:30 Chicago time. The debate will last 90 minutes. On this 30th day of fighting between Iran and Iraq, Iran said it turned back Iraqi assaults on Abadan. Meanwhile, Iraq's foreign minister says that he has asked Secretary of State Muskie not to let the hostage crisis influence U.S. policy in favor of Iran in the Persian Gulf War. In suburban Libertyville, investigators have resumed their search of the Des Plaines River for a knife used in last June's slaying of a Lake County couple. The knife is considered a key piece of missing evidence in the murders of Bruce Rouse and his wife Darlene. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission proposed a $40,000 fine against the Commonwealth Edison Company for an incident involving 2 Dresden power station operators who were inattentive to their duties. I'm John Drury, and join us for a full hour of primetime news, weather, and sports tonight at 9 o'clock.
It's easy to discover why good things begin with Talman. Because no matter where you live or work in Chicagoland, there is a Talman Federal Savings and Loan Association office in your area. Besides our home office, we have 3 locations in the Loop, North Side and South Side facilities, and suburban offices stretching from Orland Park to Northbrook, bringing Talman's financial services and knowledgeable personal counselors nearby. So stop in at one of Talman's many convenient offices and discover what makes good things begin with Talman.
William Devane and Martin Sheehan now return in tonight's Tuesday night movie, The Missiles of October.
Have you discovered Xanadu and Dr. Livingstone's restaurants? They're truly a delicious adventure in good dining and the best for tropical drinks. Good. Your adventure starts at the delicious salad bar. Great appetizers featuring nachos, huge slabs of barbecued ribs, the house specialty, fantastic steak and fresh fish daily, and great half-pound burgers along with sandwiches and quiche. For adventures and fantasies in dining, join the fun at the Dr. Livingstone and Xanadu restaurants. They're expecting you.
There's lots of value packed in this little pill. It's a generic prescription drug from Osco, so it has the same quality as the brand names, but for 20 to 50% less cost. Up to 50% less for the prescriptions you buy year-round, or for an occasional winter sniffle. Let your Osco pharmacist tell you all about our generics. You may not get a brand name, but for the same quality at less cost, the only name you need is Osco. Save 20 to 50% the Osco way.
Jimmy Carter keeps talking as if everything in America is okay. Well, it's not. 8 million unemployed Americans know it. Older Americans living on fixed incomes know it. Since he took office, America's prestige around the world has gone down, while all the wrong things here at home have gone up. Inflation's up, unemployment's up, mortgage and interest rates up, and the American people, well, they're fed up.
The time is now for strong leadership. Reagan for President.
Well, it was a beautiful day. In fact, it was almost Indian summer-like. Tomorrow's going to be actually a few degrees warmer. We still had a little bit of a northerly flow today, but tomorrow what will happen, this frontal zone will move back up. We'll get into the warmer air. Looks to me like our temperatures tomorrow will be somewhere around 65 degrees. However, with the warming, we'll also pick up some moisture. There's been some showers already here through parts of Iowa, southern Minnesota, the eastern Dakotas. Looks like that'll probably affect us on Thursday. Then this next system will be coming through also on Thursday as the whole system moves to the east. And then behind it, looks to me as of right now, we'll pull in some cooler air. Again, it looks like a cool weekend. A mid part of the week, very mild, lots of sunshine. And then looks like we'll have showers Thursday and Friday night. The cool air move in Friday, and Saturday and Sunday both look like they'll be somewhere in the 50s. We'll have the complete details on all the weather and all the news at 9 o'clock.
Why have a dull meal
when you can have a big deal?
Pour on the Heinz gravy.
When you're bored with your rice,
Gravy is nice.
pour on the Heinz. Heinz gravy. So incredibly smooth, so deliciously creamy, so rich you'd think it came right from your roast.
Give a thing to your whip. Don't snub your grub. Add somebody a chow.
Pour on the Heinz Homestyle gravy.
Anytime.
President who said we could depend on him to lower the cost of living took office in 1977. The annual inflation rate was under 5%, and things did change. 1 year later, it was almost 7%. By 79, it was 9%. By this year, it was over 13%. Chicago did depend on you, Mr. President. Now we're going to make some changes, and you can depend on that.
6612. You got a cold, you should know these numbers.
6612, Mr. Brady?
Look, these help 6 symptoms. This one's 6.
But Dristan relieves 12? Come on.
It's true. Bayer or Tylenol help these 6 symptoms. Contact these 6. But Dristan relieves all 12 of these cold symptoms.
I'll try the Dristan. You were right about Dristan. I feel much better.
Look better, too. Dristan tablets relieves all 12 cold symptoms.
Garageville, USA, 242-1033, makes this offer. Garageville will build an 18 by 20 foot garage for the low price of $22.95. Built tough to stand up to Chicago winters. Garageville's dependable builders give you construction you expect, and long-term financing is available. 3 convenient locations. See the displays open 7 days a week. Call 242-1033 for a Garageville display near you. Garageville and all state lumber offers you complete dependable home remodeling.
Alpine Village, a nice place to live. Alpine Village, a mobile home community located in the natural rural setting of southeast Cook County. Alpine Village, offering a large number of completely furnished models on display that have all the conveniences and furnishings of conventionally built homes at a cost to fit all budgets. Visit Alpine Village Mobile Home Park on Lincoln Highway 3 miles east of the Calumet Expressway. Come out today.
Tonight's WGN Tuesday night movie, The Missiles of October, starring William Devane, Martin Sheen, Howard Da Silva, and Ralph Bellamy, will continue in a moment. Two nationally known authors will be featured speakers in Religion and Aging, an October 23rd workshop at Elgin Community College. For more information, call 888-7369.
When it's zesty, la Choy Soy Sauce. Based makes taste.
Cuddle up to Sta Puf softness, loving mine. Cuddle up to Sta Puf freshness, feel so fine. I like to make you Sta Puf cozy, loving mine.
Sta Puf, the concentrated fabric softener.
Treat yourself to Jewel savings on lean and tasty Corn King sliced bacon. It's just $1.19 for the 1-pound package through Wednesday at Jewel.
Man, Louis J. Casper, is up for election as clerk of the Circuit Court of Cook County. Here is what Governor Thompson has to say about Mr. Casper.
I think we need Lou Casper. As governor, I know the importance of having professionals in government. And as an attorney, I know the cost in time and money and anguish caused by trial delays when court records aren't expertly managed. Lou Casper is an expert manager with an outstanding history of success, and I urge you to vote for him.
Let's set the records straight. Vote for Louis J. Casper, clerk.
Roselle AMC Jeep Renault is bullish on America, with acres of 81s at low 1980 prices. Roselle's going all out to save you money during their big turnaround sale. So before you buy anything, get Roselle's low price. If you can beat it, they'll give you this $500 pinball machine free. Get immediate delivery on new 81 Spirits, Concords, Eagles, and Jeeps. Cash in on savings at Roselle AMC Jeep Renault in Schaumburg. Battle for the Ballot is brought to you by American Airlines.
$1880. It was a time of torchlight parades, front porch campaigns, Civil War sentiment, and generals in politics. For the Republicans, President Hayes' decision to step down opened a door for a new face, or a return to General Grant. On the 36th ballot, the new face won. General James Garfield, preacher, teacher, and congressman. Image of an Horatio Alger. Pitted against him, the Democrats ran General Winfield Scott Hancock. But Garfield snatched a victory by a mere 10,000 votes. However, the 20th president would be only a promise. Shot by a deranged office seeker after 4 months in office, Garfield's legacy was a reform of civil service. A new page in American politics.
As if Hawaii didn't already have enough going for it. Soon it will have a new airline, a special airline. The airline that's been selected again as the #1 choice for domestic travel by frequent flyers. The airline, American. The main reason, service. And starting December 17th, you can get this #1 service on the way to Hawaii.
We're American Airlines, doing what we do best.
Walter, are you ready? Yes. Taste the Imperial. Okay. This is butter. This is Imperial. No, Robert. This is butter. It's Imperial. No. It's butter. It's Imperial.
If it tastes like butter, it could be Imperial Margarine.
Butter. It's Imperial. It's butter. It's Imperial. Butter. It's Imperial.
It's hard to tell them apart.
It's Imperial.
Up-to-the-minute news brought to you by Canon Products.
Good evening. It took 7 hours of negotiations, but representatives of President Carter and Ronald Reagan finally agreed on where and when to have a debate between the two top contenders. It'll be held in Cleveland 1 week from tonight at 8:30 Chicago time. A Chicago Sun-Times straw poll shows that independent candidate John Anderson is taking more Illinois votes from Reagan than from Carter. Nationally, Anderson is still expected to erode Carter's support in the Democratic voting. Secretary of State Muskie said today that top U.S. officials are willing to go to Iran if it would help gain release of the 52 Americans being held hostage. However, Muskie adds that the administration has no idea if such a trip would help. The 6th game of the World Series is underway, and in the bottom of the 3rd, the Phillies lead the Royals 2-0. We'll have a full hour of primetime news, weather, and sports coming up on the 9 o'clock news in just 26 minutes.
You're looking at the makings of a bestseller, the P10-D, from one of the leaders in calculator technology, Canon. A printing calculator with answers on display and standard plain paper tape. Plus live memory and rechargeable batteries. The Canon P10-D, the best-selling portable printer display in America.
Daley, a name that brings to mind memories. The city that works, government responsive to people's needs, a tough policy toward criminals that backs up the police and results in safe streets. Now the mudslingers are trying to muddy this good name because they're afraid that Richard Daley, as state's attorney, will clean up more than just their mud. But the mud doesn't stick because Richard Daley has offered the leadership that we need to clean up the crime in our neighborhoods. Richard Daley.
Hair is beautiful, unless it grows on face, arms, or body. Be free of excess hair. Be confident, ready for compliments that make your head spin. Have excess hair removed permanently, gently, quickly, the Carol Block way, with exclusive methods, advanced equipment, over 40 years experience, and 13 locations. The hurt is in leaving it on, not in taking it off, with Carol Block. Call 266-2433 for the office near you. Ask about free consultation and mini dual treatment at Carol Block.
It's been a busy day for coffee bean buyers. Thousands of pounds are changing hands here. But me, the Hills Brothers bean buyer, I haven't bought a single bean. Nothing I've found here will produce that deep, rich Hills Brothers flavor. But while they're still haggling over the best deal, I'm still looking for the best beans.
Hills Brothers, we're as picky about beans as you are about coffee.
Fiat Brava, the affordable European performance sedan, is even more affordable with a $400 factory rebate.
This is the criminal court of Cook County. I used to work here as a young prosecutor. That's why I know it's important to have a state's attorney who will do his job, prosecuting criminals, and keep politics out of the office. Because the race for state's attorney isn't about who the mayor is or who the next mayor will be. Regardless of your party, it's about protecting you and your family. My family lives here too, and my family's going to vote to re-elect Bernie Carey as state's attorney.
Bernard Carey fights crime.
Coming up tonight on Independent Network News, President Carter says there was a deal to free the hostages, but it collapsed. And Ronald Reagan challenges the president's handling of the whole affair.
Also, the latest on efforts to arrange a Carter-Reagan debate, and a Texas natural gas explosion lights up the skies over 4 states.
A political prankster plays what appear to be copies of the Watergate tapes, and Jerry Gerard looks at what's wrong with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Original Flax Soap cleans wood safely.
New liquid flax soap cleans wood safely, and it pours.